Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream, and I'm going to do your March the 15th Spiritual Principle a Day in a Meditation. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and get into the meditation. Today marks 1 year of doing this podcast, so I'm very excited to be with you today. Now, this meditation is entitled Goodwill in a Sense of Purpose. It's not selfish to know that having a purpose makes us feel better. If we are acting in goodwill, doing the right thing for the right reasons, we are sure to benefit. That comes from the Living Clean book, Chapter 7, Principles, Practice, and Perspective. Before we start using, many of us dreamt of what we might become when we grew up and what direction life might take us in. Active addiction dampened any vision we may have had of ourselves in the future. We spent all of our time pursuing selfish desires to escape reality. The world became very small with each day planned around how and when we would get high. In recovery, we begin to see the big picture outside of ourselves. After clearing the wreckage of our addiction, most of us begin to feed our spirits in ways that help us connect to the world around us. Acts of generosity, creativity, and community building, searching for meaning and purpose in our lives, becomes a part of our spiritual journey. Discovering a sense of purpose can be pivotal in our recovery. We begin to find meaning in helping others. We offer kindness and compassion to others, and in return, we experience an unparalleled sense of joy and happiness. This reciprocal relationship is the essence of goodwill, finding our spirit in the spirits of those we serve. Being of service in Narcotics Anonymous and showing up with integrity can pave the road out of self-obsession and into a more optimistic sense of self. As we start to show up for ourselves and others, we begin to feel better and enjoy a newfound sense of purpose. When we take a moment to look at how our efforts help others, we begin to discover who we were meant to be all along. To connect with myself, I will look for ways to connect with others. I will develop my character by pursuing my purpose, keeping integrity and goodwill at the forefront of my actions. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Very, very powerful meditation. Very powerful meditation, and something that resonates very well with my energy, my spirit, my purpose, my identity, everything that's lovely about recovery and everything that is not is something that I have found I've been able to enjoy in some instances and survive in other instances. It's caused me to uh, have such a deep sense of value, gratitude, appreciation. Um, I don't know if this will make sense to you or not, but have you ever enjoyed a freshly made pot of pasta, of spaghetti? Let's just say spaghetti. I was going to say lasagna, but just say spaghetti. And then there's leftovers. And you go back for the leftovers the next day and you heat those up. And believe it or not, it seems like the leftovers taste better than eating it fresh. I often wondered why that was. My mother told me, she said, because the seasonings have been able to seep further into the dish. And it's just more more savory, more delicious because it's had time to marinate in a sense, right? I think that's how my recovery has become. That with time, every passing day of recovery, I am developing all these beautiful experiences and some not so beautiful, but that I still show up to grow up. I still maintain my commitment to not use no matter what. And then before I know it, it too passes. And I look back on that and say, oh my goodness, I can't even believe I survived that, but I did. And look at who I've become as a result. Look at the experience that I now have, and I can share this with other individuals. That if I can do it, you can do it. And it makes my life, my recovery, so much sweeter and enjoyable. I want that for you. I want that for you, because that is what actually happens when we come in here and we roll our sleeves up. And I'm literally rolling my sleeves up as though I am acting out what I'm saying. I'm sorry about that, but I am just so passionate about recovery. We come in here, we roll our sleeves up, and we get in and we decide, you know what, I may not fit in this particular area, but I'm very good at hospitality. I would be very good serving on this particular committee for entertainment. I would be good doing this, or I would be good doing that. And you know what? It all works out. It all works out. You find where you fit in and you do what you can with a spirit of gratitude, doing the right thing for the right reasons, a spirit of goodwill. And it ends up being something that, I don't know, it makes your spiritual journey just that much more sweet and something that you can cherish. So today, that's what I want for you to do. Figure out what you're good at doing and do that. Bless us all with that. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you, and I am going to have a wonderful day. It's going to be a crazy, crazy day. I have not slept since yesterday, and I will not be sleeping until sometime late tonight around 11 p.m. But you know what? I'm going to get me a little cat nap here for about an hour, and I'm going to wake up and do some service work on the international meeting. And I am going to have the most beautiful March the 15th that I have ever lived. I want you to do the same. Talk to you soon.